Check. Pirate Radio, episode 15. Boy, do we got shit to talk about. I say that all the time, but it's bullshit. Well, kind of. Because of the Cold War, infamous war between Ye and Drake. By the way, like, I was about to say, I don't judge Ye's album after he made that fucking incredible album, 2010. After that, it's just like, yo, you can just put out whatever you want, bro. Like, I already heard the peak of rap. After that, like, it's like, whatever. Like, I respect every album no matter what. Of course, so far in each album, there's like a really classic song. As long as there's that, you know what I'm saying? But, cause it's like, that's it, he's a billionaire. Like, he said himself, he loses money when he makes an album. But he's an artist, you know what I'm saying? What I do know is that Drake played it a little safe, you know what I'm saying? So basically, it's a Drake album. You're gonna have your song that you might like. You're gonna have the catchy lines. You're gonna have the quotes. He knows that himself. He's gonna do that. Now Kanye is more of a risk taker. Like, you for sure gonna be like, I hate that album. Then you're gonna have people, I love that album. And listen, when I found it really weird when Joe Budden said that shit's a masterpiece. And this is a guy that I thought he would just say like, oh, fuck Kanye and all that, but just because of that Trump shit, you know? So, I mean, you know. The trigger is like, really? But, you know, people are like that. Oh, I'm not going to listen to his songs because he wear a hat and the color is red and it's by a politician. Can you believe that shit? But people is really at that level. Meanwhile, you have rappers that punch women in their face, kill people, you know what I mean? Call gay people faggot, all that. And, you know, we bump that music, right? So, that's fishy, but I ain't gonna lie, listen, man. Drake, there's like, out of the album, there's like 4 songs I like. But there's really just one song that I fucking like. It was just basically the intro. Well, the first track, because it's not just the regular intro. The first track. Like, when I heard the first track, I was like, because I was already preparing for like some beat shit, right? And I heard the first track, I was like, fuck, this shit's gonna be beast. You know what I'm saying? Because that sample, the sound, all that shit. And then, you know, that he started, you know, I guess rapping is subliminal. And I was like, oh shit, he talking to this person, he's talking to this person, he's talking to Jay-Z. Then I saw Jay-Z in the song, I was like, okay, he's not speaking to Jay-Z, so he's probably speaking to like niggas at his level or below or some shit. The Kanye did, so it was like, okay, yeah, he probably had more or whatever, but it's okay. Like, Pusha T, you don't have to drop Daytona 2. You good. Because I was expecting the nigga to see some reckless shit about Kanye. I mean, Kanye, they didn't go crazy at him anyways. He was referencing him more clearly, I guess, but I don't know. You're going to have people that are going to like that album regardless of how it sounds. You're going to have people that like the Kanye album regardless of how it sounds. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want to jump to this so fast, but when you see like conservative pages on Instagram, and there's also a liberal page on Instagram, but they use the same hashtags, so it shows up on your feed. And of course, I'm blown away by what they try to post, and you see the people be under like the comments, like yeah, and it's like, oh, this should look like this is too teamy. It's like tribes. It's like, oh, it sucks because at the end of the day, like, a lot of these pages just post shit, redundant shit, just to get traffic. And that's something that I for sure didn't know about, like 2 years ago, let's say. A year ago, let's say, fuck it. That people would just, Yo, it could be a regular day and they'll just bring some shit up just to say like, and then they'll leave thoughts so people could just argue in the comments. Brings traffic to the, to the user. So when I see those parties and I see how in music that's the same thing too, you're gonna have people who, like let's say Academics, he's known for being a big Drake fan. So of course he's gonna have his Drake moment. And the people who like Drake are gonna wait for him to have his Drake moment because it's all like an echo chamber. And Kanye has the same shit too. I tend to like let go of the bias at least sometimes because I'm not gonna lie about music. Like, how the hell people lie about music? Like, how could somebody be like, yo, the whole album, 10 out of 10? It's like, damn, nigga, and you only heard it once. It didn't even grow more. Like, of course, if it grows more, you're gonna say 10 out of 10, but yo, some people be exaggerating. The weird thing about it though, that I was expecting people to like CBL more, Certified Lover Boy more, and a lot of the comments just have Donda. And of course, people are gonna say CBL better, but like I started seeing it from like Drake fans, but I'm sure it's gonna grow on them. They're gonna change their mind. But that's the thing. There's too much hype on both albums, and then there's some people will say, "Oh, they don't like it now," and some people are gonna like it. Kanye kind of did a cheat code because he showed you the album 3 weeks before, officially. Well, through the tour, the little thing that he did. So people already were used to it. So by the time the album came out, you got the album because you had the songs that you already kind of like. You kind of knew what to look for. The Drake album, you just put it out there, and now you're gonna have to judge. The way these people judge now, like at the fucking tip of the toe, like, oh, okay, now, first song, didn't like it. Second song, I like it. And it's like, nigga, it's music. It's art. At the end of the day, I appreciate the artists because that's their art. Music is art. And you already know what art is. It's very subjective. Like, some people could just look at the Mona Lisa and fucking jerk off over it. And some people would just be like, okay, just a regular pale chick smiling. Half smiling at that. You know what I'm saying? I'm the person that at least I try to leave the bias. I'm trying to stick away from the bias because, I fuck with Kanye. But I'm going to be like, yo, that picture, that artwork or, that painting from DR, I appreciate it more than the fucking painting that these white people tell me, hey, this is an exquisite painting. Starting bid is $50,000. Like, because at the end of the day, art is art. A poor ass person in DR could be waxed up. I don't even know what the hell to say. Can fucking wax a European painter. That's what I wanted to say. By the way, I'm trying to test. I'm not trying to test. I'm already we're going live. Fuck it. Because I got this a little foam, not a little foam, but it's a foam that covers the whole mic in a way. I tried it out. I bought it so because I saw the when you have like a mobile studio. I was talking about Kanye. I saw Kanye use it. I seen it before, but I saw Kanye use it because Kanye was just recording everywhere. So he didn't need a super studio to have like expensive mic. He just had like one of those mic probably was expensive, but he had something which looked like a huge circle covering the mic, and it's basically to focus the vocal and this into that cue in the one that I have now is a cue. That's why I'm saying both. The one that I seen Kanye, it was just called a sphere. I think it's called the eyeball for anybody who has like a mic or whatever. But it's basically to catch all the vocal because shit, you never know. It's like at the same time though, the mic that I have is already good though, because there was one time I was recording the podcast and they still had fucking fireworks. And this was way after July 4th, and I was hearing it clearly even through my headphones. But I forgot that eventually, after I do the podcast, I'll add a track of music, the music in the background, which I'm not hearing right now. I think it will be distracting if I just add it, and I'll be too distracted. I'll be like, okay, let me jump. I'll try to like talk, but like in rhythm, like if I'm freestyling some shit. That's why I'll be like, no, let me just talk regular. I take my pause. The music keeps going. They won't make it like that air, how they call it, and it would be like distracting if I would have heard the beat at the same time when I'm trying to get my thoughts and shit. Bad enough that I'd be going into different fucking subjects and not even coming back to the original subject. So bear with me. I don't give a fuck. I already listen. This one's probably gonna be. Oh, I'm gonna say it over and over and over. You can tell like it should be like a drinking game. But the topics that I have, I wanted to touch them. So I'm probably gonna go by fast. But shit, the way I was writing them, I was like, it's gonna be too many topics or whatever. And the topics from last week that I said that I had, no, trust me. Once I have like the way I do is like, I take the notepad, put what I want to speak about, what I want to hint, like, you know, the small subjects I want to hint on, like what talk about this, talk about that. Little bullet, how you call it, bullet notes, bullet. I don't know whatever the fuck it is, but so then after that, I'll kind of break them down to like, okay, which ones relate to each other, so I could just break it down to different subjects and like or topics or whatever. Then I just put them on sticky notes and I go from there. But I know already like I'm not gonna like stick to each little fucking line that I have or bullet point and shit like that. So it's at least better than not having nothing, because I didn't know none of this shit when I started. You already know. Let me take a sip though. That Too Sexy though, that song from Drake, I fuck with that shit though, cause I knew the sample when I first heard it, and just, you know, flipping that sample and just making it work in the beat. As a producer, Eddie, as a producer, I'm not a fucking producer. I just got good taste when it comes to music, I guess, to the point that I'd be like, hey, I like that sample. Let me take that sample, let me put some drums on it and a snare and a little fucking adobo and song and shit. That's it. Batería y reggaeton. Nah, imagine. Nah, but, yo, you saw the fucking floods, man? I thought that shit was like, cause I was chilling over here where I'm at. Like, it was heavy rain, but nothing crazy. So I'm looking on social media and I'm seeing like floods in apartments. And yo, this is when it really hit me. I was like, oh fuck. Was when people who live like in basements and shit, couple died. Like, cause I know I've seen like basement that sometimes don't even have windows, you know, and you know people just get it because it's, you know, it's NYC, so you can get in where you fit in. So some I guess basically drowned due to like the door couldn't open to get out. You know, the whole body of water and shit. When I like saw it, like read about it, I'm like, yo, I just pictured in my mind, was like, oh my god, can you believe like you chilling one day, you just didn't put two and two together, like, oh shit, it's raining, oh shit, the door, oh shit, we won't be able to get out, and that would be like a slow death. Oh my god, yeah, I mean, the train shit, I've seen that before with the other hurricanes that just passed by or whatever. And usually New York is like, damn. Like, I thought New York really don't get hit like that and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was like, yo, maybe that's why New York is so expensive. There's no earthquakes, even though my mom told me there was like an earthquake and while she was pregnant with me. Like, I was like, for real? In New York? She was like, yeah, I do remember the books falling and shit. And I was like, whoa. Unless she's lying, imagine. Nah, but so, you know, I was like, damn, that's why probably New York is expensive. There's no fucking earthquake. There's no fucking hurricane. I mean, there must have been, obviously, but like a crazy hurricane in Florida. Like, I was there in Florida when I was living there for a couple years, and yo, the fucking the thunder over there, that shit sound like a fucking like Pioneer speakers and shit. God damn, I was like, what the fuck? I remember clearly that I woke up, but not because, you know how you kind of like go like that with your eyes and then you start like opening your eyes. No, it was a full, when you like raise from the bed like a movie, and I was like, yo, what the fuck? And I knew it was like, my mind automatically told me that was not no gunshot, because it was like the hugest boom ever. And I was like, yo, this is how serious this shit is over here. And I was like, fuck. And yeah, you hear my mom in the other room like, you heard that? And I was like, yeah. In the middle of the night. That's why I knew, like, that Florida ain't no joke. So, you know, I was like, okay, maybe that's why New York charges a lot to live and shit, because you don't really see crazy shit like that. There was other shit that be happening in other states. I'm like, yo, y'all be getting that shit? Like, we have snow and we have winter and summer. So, you know what I'm saying? It's not crazy like that. And listen, at the end of the day, yo, I don't like summer like that. I like my winter. I can't wait to, I'll be looking at my fucking hoodie and I can't wait to fucking rock that shit. I just like more pockets. That's the whole deal. Especially when we're having a phone, you're gonna go somewhere like, yo, should I carry my fucking my charger? Or you gonna put your charger in the fucking? Because here's the thing now, like if you wear like baggy 90 pants, pants from the 90s, you're gonna look crazy. So obviously you know the pants now we wear more fitted. So imagine carrying a fucking bulky charger and shit. I don't rely like, oh, everybody has a charger. Nah, hell no, nigga, you never know. That's why I remember when I was like, yo, when the fuck fanny pack gonna come back? And I just started rocking the fanny pack. I remember I first rocked that shit when I went to Las Vegas, cause I can get away with it over there. A couple years later, you know, like now, they called it the sling bag or whatever. But it's just the fanny pack. But hey, it's in style now, and I'm fucking loving it, my nigga, because I can have my charger there, you put your other shit there. Until like hoodies or like winter comes where you can just put shit in your coat or whatever. But yeah, man, I mean, I didn't want to look like a fucking Batman with a utility belt either, but I don't give a fuck no more. Fuck that shit. But it's crazy, yo, because when I was in Connecticut, I had one of those apartments that is like in the basement. So that's why, like, when I saw that shit about the floods and about people dying and shit because of shit like that, oof. Well, not even just that. I mean, of course, death is the worst, but just imagine, like, it's nighttime, obviously, you're trying to go to sleep or some shit, and you just know you won't because you see the fucking water already, like, on the floor. Oh my god, that shit is crazy, yo. Damn. By the way, I did a fucking video. It was like half an hour or whatever about Young Pharaoh. I'm not gonna I will speak about it a little bit, but not like I already have a video about it and it's up. Cause I was thinking about like, yo, let me do like chopped up videos. I was thinking about doing videos of like the podcast and then chopping them up like every podcast does. But I'll be thinking. I had a conversation. I was in a cigar spot, and I was talking to this dude who does like content also, and I was telling y'all like, listen, I don't want to be known too much, man. I don't. One of my ideas was like, yo, let me just people who I follow and follow me. Let's spread the wealth and work together, right? So I was thinking like, yo, imagine I just hit up somebody and be like, yo, obviously we know each other, so yo, can you post this and I'll pay you $20 a post. You could put hashtag ad there, so your fucking followers won't be like, oh, you fucking fuck with it. That's the thing. I'll be speaking about crazy shit. I say faggot here. You know what I'm saying? Well, this is the last frontier. But once you start getting views and YouTube sees that shit, then they're gonna start not demonetizing, because it's not like I'm gonna get money through YouTube, but they'll take down your page and all that shit. The more known it is, because listen, everything I be saying, people with bigger audience on YouTube, they can't say that shit, and they already know, because for some reason it's like once you reach a certain amount of views and subscribers, that's when they all kicks in. That's why I'm like, yo, this is the good times right here. Like in The Office, when I forgot the dude's name, when he goes, I wish somebody could have told me I was in the good old days before I left them. And I love that quote, because it's funny, because I be feeling like that too. Like I remember, like, even places where you work at, you be like, damn, that was the good old days. And I remember like, man, fuck, man. Like, what happened? So, right now, this is the good old days of private radio. Because if motherfuckers start subscribing and shit, then I'm going to have to be like, I apologize for assuming that you are cisgender and all that bullshit. It's bad enough that people in school, they already start asking for like your pronouns, whatever the fuck that shit is. It's just so confusing. But you could tell all this is culminating. I think I'm using that word right in this sentence. But all this is culminating to just a bunch of confusion. Hey, we do live in Babylon, but it's so much confusion to just people, just like they just want people to like to tap out and just fucking give in. You know what I'm saying? Like, in a good way, it's good that some of our older parents will still be on a little racist shit, dark as hell, and still don't like black people. See, now that contradicts to my whole idea, because at the end of the day, the Afro, Latino, yada yada, I just don't like how I went a little bit too commercial. Because I know people must have looked at it like, oh, now y'all want to be fucking Afro Latino. You know what I'm saying? I get that shit. I get it. Trust me, I get it. You still have fucking nigglets running around here that are Dominican and thinking they're from Spain and shit. And think they got a fucking sword in their hip and shit, like Christopher Columbus and shit. And they'll fucking suck off Christopher Columbus in Spain. Mira. Ahí vino. Ahí fue donde vino Cristóbal Colón. Ahí vino y ahí. And it's like, motherfucker, how about the bad part of it? The raping and pillaging from that they were doing. Tens of thousands they were killing each year. But then when you started talking like that, then like you could tell, like, you know how you got the good devil, like they had to get the good devil, the devil and like the good side or whatever. It's like they get like the TV, like a TV anchor goes, yo, this is fake news. Just listen to what we say, or listen to celebrities, the ones that we pay to tell y'all. Listen to them. Don't listen to this dude. He's crazy. You know, that's how it starts. Because when we are indoctrinated, I'm gonna use myself in there because I was indoctrinated too, and I still am. But as soon as I found out each shit that I'm indoctrinated by or whatever, that's when I had to like, okay, make a decision. That's why they say that the truth humbles. I had to humble my own self. I was thinking like a dumbass back then. I'm not saying that people, yeah, I am, but I was thinking like a dumbass. And I had to humble myself real fast. And part of it was the Bible. I ain't gonna front. But, you know, it's just having logic. That's how I see it. Like, having logic. And with the use of the internet. That's why the internet's bad. I ain't gonna front. You don't see no kids outside because of the internet. And I guess gaming and all that shit. But you also get good information. And there's bad echo chambers. And weirdly, there's good echo chambers, I guess. Because I talk shit about, I don't want to be fucking biased about Kanye. But at the end of the day, am I biased? Because I do follow Kanye only accounts that is not Kanye. You know what I mean? So it's like weird. It's like affiliates that I just rely on them to just post shit about Kanye, keep me updated. But it's about being updated at the same time. But at the same time, that's like a little echo chamber. If we're going to be calling balls and strikes here. So, I mean, I already forgot the point. You know how I go. But, yeah, I really forgot. And I hate it because I know there's probably a way. Oh, I think there is a way. Hold up. And just like that, boom, I remember now. I hate that I had to stop it. But sometimes it gets too ridiculous how I be forgetting shit. And there's a button right there that I could just simply pause live recording, go a little bit back, and then resume. So fuck it. I try my hardest to not really doing shit like that, because it's like, yo, what if, like, that's why you gotta give props, even though sometimes I might not agree all the time with like Joe Budden or other podcasters or whatever, because yo, they be doing that shit live too. Sometimes they cut it, I understand, but some people just go straight live for hours. Like the Tim Pool, the show on YouTube, Tim Pool. He does. He just talks but I think he be out some like Adderall or some shit. He talks from Monday to Friday. I think 8 p.m. all the time. TimPoll. I think Tim Pool. I think he has a beanie all the time. He never takes that shit off. You can tell if he takes it off. You see like a computer, like you know when you when you rip the scalp and you see like mad fucking motherboards and shit. Cause this dude is like a fuck. But he be making some good points, obviously. But he's white, so he be banging for the white people, I guess. I guess he looks mixed, but the good thing about him is that he used to work in Vice, and he left Vice, but then he was like, yo, Vice was changing, like, and then it's true, cause Vice back in the days, that shit was mad rebellious. As soon as that whole little Trump shit came, they fucking laid down real fast. Sir the mattress, they laid the fuck down. They put the futon and everything. And I was like, damn, Vice, you too? The fuck happened? Where your balls went? But you could tell the power of the money. Don't see, I'm gonna have to just fuck all these fucking topics, cause yo, it goes back to what I always be saying: the fucking power of money. The power of money. The sad thing is that the power of money is so strong. You can get the biggest alpha male or whatever. Be like, yeah, nigga, bitches all the time, yeah. And you be like, yo, 50 million, kiss a dude. They'll have that little slight 3-second pause, like, whoa. They'll just think about the money, because that's the money. So you will humiliate yourself for the money. I mean, listen, people do it for like OnlyFans and all that shit. The power of money and attention. I don't know which one is worse. Because, damn, back in the days, I mean, look at me. Back in my good old days, but no, for real, back in the days, to get a girl's pic with a bra on, at least. Obviously, you can get the shit with no bra, but at least with a bra, like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Now you see that shit all the time on the timeline. And they ain't getting paid out of it. It's for, like, they could be like, okay, I'm posting this pic, and I want to, like, within 7 minutes, I'm going to go check to see who liked it. Some of them should be getting like 40 likes within 10 minutes, though. I ain't gonna lie. I get no like, but I like it. That's why it goes back to what I was saying to the dude. Damn, I brought it back. That's what's up. You can tell my podcast game is going a little like one up. Level, like, it went from level 5, level 6, level 7, because I brought that back good. But like I was saying to the dude in the cigar shop, I was like, yo, I want to do that and tell people, yo, but that's all that I'm doing, that just to get more views, which obviously is the main point, right? Yeah, I guess. But I feel like, all right, right now I don't get no views at all, but fuck it, I feel like this is good because it's just me speaking my mind. I can put it out there, and hey, maybe somebody in fucking New Zealand will hear this shit and may like it. You just never know. Or somebody who fucking works, who has a company, and it's like, yo, we going with this. You just never know. Because as soon as you put 50,000 in an investment, that's it. I'm gonna be everywhere. Probably, who knows? But the content got to be good. I understand that. That's why I don't even really care about it for now. I'm 15 episodes in, and this is something I just picked up out of nowhere. I did it before, though, let's keep it real, but it was with a group of people, and it's easier because you go back. The reason why I didn't want to do this at first was because it's like, yo, my inner self is telling me, my bad, my inner self was telling me like, yo, you really gonna be just talking to yourself? And it's like, yeah. But then I was like, but what is radio? A podcast. There's plenty of people who does podcasts, just them speaking. Bill Burr, the comedian, he does the Monday morning podcast, and it's just him speaking. But I found that so funny because I was like, yo, this dude really speaking by himself, but you just laugh because he get a kick out of it himself, and that leads to you laughing also, and you just, I guess, with nobody interrupting you, sometimes you don't want to hear another person. I'm not saying when I was doing my podcast, I'm saying like when you hear like a celebrity or comedian, because sometimes they have people around them that like would just cut them off or whatever. So it's like, for some people it works good, for some podcasters, but for some others you just want to hear them. You know what I mean? Like if I like, let's say if which he should, but let's say Dave Chappelle does a podcast. I don't want him having there like 7 people and nah. I just want him at least maybe with somebody else to make it easier for him at first, and then I guess that person becoming more producer type, and then that person speaking themselves. But you know, it depends on people's taste. But that's the thing. It all go. I just want to have the people who follow me, at least in social media, to hear what I say. Because I feel like also with that was the whole idea at the same time of the podcast. It's like sometimes I'm like, I be wanting to send like memes or just the conversation, but then we all have lives to live, like, you know what I'm saying? So, and it's bad enough that if you like, let's say you can't reply to somebody fast, and they're gonna probably take it as offense and shit. I know. So I was like, yo, you know what? Fuck it. I'ma just speak on my own by myself, but it's gonna be a podcast, and it's gonna be basically shit that I will want to speak to with people that I will send memes to and shit. But if you do it too much, it's like hard to catch up. So that's what kind of was the beginning of the idea to just do this. But then I also had to think like, yo, you know, like jobs could be looking into shit, and that sucks, but I'm pretty sure it could happen. Like anything is possible. They could just be like, oh, okay, fucking be bored wondering, why you don't want to tell us his Instagram or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's the one that most people have. And I'm gonna look crazy because I'm gonna be like, yeah, I don't have an Instagram, which you know, come on now, right? And then they see what I'm posting about. No sponsors for me. The way how soft the fucking as soft as society is now, you can get probably fucking fired. Like, that's crazy. Look how they did the baby. They fucking sent out Questlove on that nigga. I'm like, damn, Questlove, you? Listen, I don't fuck with like most of these new rappers. The baby, I like that verse on Donda, and the first verse. But the thing is that I'm pretty sure if I hear one of his albums, it's gonna be one song I like, one verse I like. I get it, but does it get my attention? No. So, like, damn, the baby, that's the one that y'all all like, and because he did say something reckless shit, but damn, like they sent out Questlove at him. God damn, Questlove. I know you shake hands with a lot of rappers. You know what I'm saying? And those rappers, they say faggot and all that shit. You know, I'm pretty sure he met Tupac, and he didn't tell Tupac, "Hey Tupac, I don't like the way you say about gays." No, nigga, because you know why? Because he has a job. I think he still works at with Jimmy Fallon. And nigga, yeah, go. You had to hit them sticks and hit those drums over there for that check. So when they tell you, yo, we gotta cancel that rapper, y'all cool with him? No, Master, we not cool with him, Master. You can't cancel him, Master. They're like, you want me to, he can get canceled, right? Yes, Master. Yes, Master. As long as I keep my job, Master, and hit these drums, Master. That's what got me fucking pissed. You see? Nigga, let me sit it down. Nah, but see, that shit get me pissed because it's like, damn, all that shit about I'm loyal, nigga, loyalty, and all that shit. And look how quick niggas fold because you got a bunch of white people telling you, yo, yeah, you can't speak about gays. And by the way, no reparations. So where we going? People don't have a fucking vertebrae in the fucking. Or what was it called? What's that term that I forgot, but you know how I be freestyling this shit. Backbone, I guess. Like, damn. And I already spoke about it before, but you know, this nigga was the baby was gonna really be fucking canceled. But Hot 97 got him. They booked him. And they must have been like, fuck, now they want him canceled? We can't cancel him. We need money. It was because of the money. Don't get it twisted. It wasn't DK. Yo, Hot 97 put their foot out, and no. Even though I kind of alluded to that last time I spoke about it, but nah, nigga. Money talks, bullshit walks. You already know. And what they setting up is basically like a society that once they be like red light, green light on this dude, and it has to be green light until he's over. He apologized and nothing. He apologized again, nothing. And then they was like, yeah, now the baby was taken to like fucking HIV museums. I don't know what the fuck that shit was that they took him to. Like the same thing they do when you say, yo, the Jews own everything. And when they say that, obviously they mean the white Khazar Jews, not the original Jews, because the original Jews were so-called black. When I say so-called black, it's because here in America they want to fucking put that stamp black or white, you know what I'm saying? But it's not really like that. Like there's blacks from Africa, there's blacks from Northern Africa, you know what I'm saying? Like there's different tones to this shit, and there's different tribes. And you go with that, oh, let's all be black in Africa. They go be like, nigga, what tribe you from? It doesn't. They don't break it down like how they break it down here. No, you know what I'm saying? So once you say that shit about these white Jews that own the porn industry, that own the movie industry, you know what I'm saying, so on and so on, the record label industry, you can't speak about them, and obviously because they're the one in power. The ones you can't speak about are the ones in power. The Anti-Defamation League is about Jews. Is there an Anti-Defamation League that's for Hispanics and blacks? No, nigga, fuck out of here. Y'all niggas is still killing each other. Y'all not even on level 1 yet. Yeah, you have rappers, but nigga, whenever we want, we can pull that rug out of them. And you better lay down. And y'all fans, y'all better lay down with them too, because we're gonna convince y'all that what we doing is right. See how it all works? But you have to be a logical 3-dimensional thinker. If you fucking thinking in 2 dimensions, then of course you're gonna let that shit fly over you, and you're gonna be happy as hell. Be like, yeah, we canceled the baby. I don't give a fuck about the baby. I don't listen to his music. But if he could say nigga in his tracks left and right, and every white person is fucking chanting and all that shit and applauding, and he can't say like slight remarks to gay people, slightly derogative remarks, because back in the days it was just straight faggots. You feel me? And you could tell they trying to clean it up, like the gangster rappers, because they know that their catalog is full of that shit. So they be like, yeah, but you have to understand, yo. It's like, you know, we would use the F word, right? But we meant that is that like, yo, you lame. And it's like, nigga, you still, what you trying to stay still? What you trying to say still? You know what I'm saying? They're caught. Fuck out of here. But that's what they want to do. Listen, I told this to my cousin. I was like, yo, that, because all this shit about, because Drake has a line in the album about him, Michael Jackson, and right there that kind of triggered me, because I'm like, nigga, you were the first one that took off Michael Jackson off a fucking track because of the shit that was happening with Michael Jackson the last 2 years when those people came back out of the fucking bushes, whether he did it or not. But you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, when I saw that shit, I was like, yo, you know what? Obviously, you never know. So it could be like, yo, let's defame Michael Jackson real quick, buy out more of his songs, buy out like a catalog or whatever, until the family be like, fuck it, we'll sell the catalog completely or whatever. Then they take it back, and then they're gonna be like, yo, guess what? Michael Jackson never did it. And they'll be like, oh, we start crying and popping champagne like Spike Lee and shit. And like, oh, see, Michael Jackson was right, yeah. And then, nigga, the music goes up, the stream goes up, because we're gonna be happy again. You see how that shit works? Like, hopefully it's not that sadistic, but hey, that's why history is important, because we can see what happened before, and we could just start predicting the future, because it always happens. It usually always happens. That's why people that talk out their ass about politics don't know shit, because they don't know the history about politics. I know a little bit, and I know what the fucking, and I told y'all what the fuck it was up with Biden. I just knew a little bit. Because the more you know that you don't know shit. That's why I got humble. I'm bringing everything back. This champagne is good. Yeah. And they using social media for all that shit to divide people. There's people within family, moms, pops, you know what I'm saying, cousins, brothers that just off the vaccine, my nigga, is on some shit like, yeah, over there, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or you're lying, or nigga, you know what I'm saying? Just shit that could have been avoided. Like, if these people were just doing their due diligence. People don't even know that the CDC says people under 40, I think, is like 99 point something point another number here and there, 3/4 chance of not dying. But the way the media puts it out, it's like, yo, you get that shit, and it's like a fucking rattlesnake bit you, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's just like that. And then because of that, I could definitely not trust the media. And sadly, the media could be fucking, it's on some cry wolf shit. Like, they could fucking probably say the truth one time, and obviously if it's obvious, you could be like, okay, you know, that's obviously true. Like, they're not gonna be like, yo, we're lying about the Yankees winning or losing. Like, come on, now, that's sports. But I'm talking about important information. It's sad because it's like, are they saying the truth, or is there something behind this, or, you know what I'm saying? When it's like that, it's sad. That's why the internet, there's good things and there's bad things. But one of the good things is that it's evaporating all these fucking these big media people that we used to rely on, like fucking Jorge Ramos for Spanish people, and, you know, Bill Nye the science guy for English. Even though they separate different fields, but don't get it twisted. Like, this was like, and I had to say it, but it feels like when Trump came in, it was like an exposing era, because the internet was hot. Everything was controversial. Many people were doing research, and a lot of fucking information came out. And with the internet, you can fucking save something, and once it's just saved, you put it in your fucking in your hard drive. That shit stays there, unless Apple become with that shit they're trying to do now. They can, yo, guess what, guys? We all hate pedophiles, right? Yeah. So, yo, we have this little like software on phones now that it can scan your iCloud, but you don't have to worry because you're not a pedophile. But we can scan your pictures, and we can catch pedophiles like that. And thank God that people saw that shit and were like, whoa, hold up. I love that we could do that. But y'all can scan our pictures. Like, what if I have something there and y'all could delete it because I have a evidence on something? You know, you just never know, because once we keep saying yeah, then they can fucking pull the plug on us. The shit with Michael Jackson that I was thinking about was like, yo, you imagine they let's say they don't want to fucking, they don't want it, like they don't care about who buys Michael Jackson's estate, music, yada yada. They just want to cripple him. He was black, remember? And you know how they do. They told us Jesus was Brad Pitt, my nigga, white skin and all that shit. When there's a lie, if you look in the Bible itself. But it's like, yo, what if they just be like, yo, you know what? This nigga Michael Jackson, he was doing that to little kids. Yo, he was way too toxic, right? And we be like, yeah. And then they be like, yeah, yo, you know what? Yo, I'm trying to see if Apple could take off his catalogs and all these streaming services. They should just knock his music out, right? And so Mocapa, we're capable of saying, yeah, because you know you can't do that to us. We're gonna be like, whoa. I mean, it's weird though, because if it does come out that he really did that, that's why I'm like, I'm not fully like, oh yeah, he never did it. No, hold on, nigga. Because if I can't trust my kid with him, obviously you can't trust your kid with other people, but you know what I'm saying? Like, from the way he acts, I spoke about this before, but he look like you can't trust him. Because maybe his traumas of early years, who knows? But we just don't know. It's 50-50. They fucked up his image, for sure. But when you see that these people don't fuck up Woody Allen's image, is it Woody Allen? Yeah, Woody Allen. The not Home Improvement, that dude, because I be thinking about him. But Woody Allen is the director, yeah, of like small movies and shit. But this nigga fucking married his own adopted daughter. Adopted, I get it, but it's weird because in the early pictures, his daughter was like, is an Asian chick. She went from the lab to like, now they married. This, you know what I'm saying? So look how creepy that looks. And no peep from Hollywood, no peep from TMZ. That's why I give props to Kanye, because Kanye was on these paparazzi niggas' ass, because it always led to like destruction. You imagine it's all easy for us to be like, oh, fucking Baller Alert and all those fucking chatty patties fucking websites and shit. But nigga, it's not funny when it's your family. When they catch your wife, your husband or whatever doing something, and they want to twist it a little bit to the point that everybody knows about it. He gonna try to explain it to you, but you ain't gonna even believe it. You see how shit can get crazy? Like, it can go left. But at the same time, I feel like we're not ready for like deep conversations like that. Once you like, right, that's why this podcast probably will never get many views, because like, yo, they hear all this shit. It's like the They Live movie when the guy turn off the TV because somebody hacked in the feed. You know, and they gonna blow it out your ass, and then he changed the channel. But that's why. Hold on. But yeah, so we don't wanna like speak on every convo. Once that happens, it's like you start thinking away. You're like, damn, what's gonna happen on Love and Hip Hop tonight? Because that's it. They fucking manipulated us to the point that even when it's serious conversations, we don't want to face them until it's like until it's like last resort type of shit. Look how the frenzy of abortion came up on social media, and I followed this one chick. She's like a model, like a plus size model. She's a cute BBW though, and she's very liberal though, of course, you know, because listen, I feel like when you have those jobs up there, whew, you gotta play ball, man. You can't look crazy. You got fans. And if a lot of people think like that and you say something controversial, it's over for you. You know how that goes. I speak about it all the time. But in the stories you hear speak about fucking crying. And I will never forget that when Trump got elected, she posted a story of this is why I make fun of her. She posted a story of like a tear like halfway down her cheek, and she's like, I can't believe it. And I was like, bitch, is it that fucking serious? Did I say the word right? Serious? Yeah. Damn. But you know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, is that fucking serious? There's other shit you should be worrying about. You ain't do your fucking due diligence to other presidents. Remember, 9/11 happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, these people just don't give a fuck about the past, and they keep falling for every trap in the future. That's a shirt right there. And that's a drink and a pour up. Cause that's the truth, yo. Like, I was all about abortion. I was like, yeah, you know, like a true fucking liberal. Yeah, you know, abortion and shit. Because I was thinking from the mindset of when I was young, how everybody wanted to fuck but not have no kids. Yeah, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And God made it just like that. Ooh, yeah, sex feels good, right? Ooh, of course, yeah. You know what I'm saying? It feels good. You love it, right? It feels mad good, right? Oh, yeah, but guess what, motherfucker? Keep slipping and you have a kid now. And the way shit is now, that the judge don't even look at the guy. Like, when it's like in court for like child support, I bet you the judge don't even turn his head to the man. He'll just, you know how when like a little kid comes up to you like, mommy, I hurt my knee, and the parents be like, yeah, oh, what? You know, they play a little, oh, you know. That's how the judge goes. They go like, oh, he did what? Oh, look at the kid. Boom, judgment for the lady, child support, and you ruin the nigga's life. And them men do it to themselves too, because they want to be fucking everything out here, and not evaluating these fucking dumb bitches that be fucking. Look at fucking Mello, not Carmelo, but fucking Mello Ball. Like, this nigga got some bitch pregnant. See, I hate things like that, like bitch and shit, but you fall for the fucking trap, nigga. Damn, nigga. And I bet you could tell his father was like, yo, watch out. But what we do when we young? Yeah, no, I got it, nigga, no, nigga, I got it, yeah, I got it. And then the moment comes, boom, and you fall right there, boom. That's what the other dude. Now you gotta pay child support for that chick, and then she comes out on camera like, yeah, I be doing it. And it's like, okay, And you see a judge. If it's a white judge, he don't care, nigga. He want to see the fucking black people on the floor, nigga. They want to see him on the floor, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So they get that extra sauce, that extra proud. Like, that's right, nigga. Your life is done, nigga. You populating this world, you're done. By the way, the Bible says, be prosper and multiply. But damn, not like that. You gotta, take care of your kids. And that's the whole fucking confusion that we live in. They tell us on TV and not on TV, but yeah, on TV, because phones and everything, media. They make it cool in the media for hip hop, what we listen to the most, to fuck bitches and all that nigga bitches. Yeah, look at this bitch, fuck her. But do they tell you how many songs you hear about, yo, don't do this right here because you get on child support? You know what I'm saying? Make that rhyme, nigga. Make songs about that. That shit will never hit number one. But you know it's gonna hit number one, right? Yeah. Matter of fact, speaking about that, look at Drake's cover. It's him, it's not him, but it's a bunch of women pregnant. Yo, there's people living out here that have that real album cover, but in real life, nigga. And let's keep it real. So God made it that, hey, you love fucking, right? But guess what? Kid's gonna come out of that shit. And now it's on some shit like, you will get crazy looks if you want to just fuck with protection. Fuck the COVID, but nigga, people getting fucking diseases up in here. You know what I'm saying? So, and here's the thing. Like when I was young, I was like, oh yeah, because of abortion. Oh, I don't want that kid. I'm too young. And then you get older, and you get wiser. You stop thinking like a dumbass. You're like, yo, hold up, that's a fucking baby, my nigga. Like allegedly, whatever, according, I think, whatever, LeBron was gonna be an abortion, and the mom decided to keep it, whatever, and now that's LeBron, nigga. LeBron influenced mad little fucking kids in China, of course, all over the world. Here also, how many kids here didn't even think about playing basketball till they saw LeBron? That's why I talk shit about LeBron, but that's because the media fucking, and he fucks with, he glorifies himself with the media, of course. But at the end of the day, the truth is the truth. LeBron, from what we know, outside the NBA court, he don't be getting in trouble, which that's what's up, unless they cover for him. But we're not gonna take away that he influenced kids. You know what I'm saying? So I thought about it like that. I was like, yo, hold up. So we're just fucking raw, right? And then now when it comes to responsibilities, then it's what, no, just kill the kid. And listen, the Texas law is like 6 weeks, and then you have women like, I don't know if it's 6 weeks. I can't tell. Okay, whatever. But just be a little bit fucking responsible. Because I know that at the end of the day, yeah, there's good points about like, yo, hold up. You don't want to infringe too much on the whole like, but listen, it was getting to a point in Virginia, just in Virginia. I posted a video, but nobody cares because whatever. But in Virginia, the guy was literally saying up to the day of birth, women can have a chance of still killing that kid, nigga. Can you believe that shit? Of course, women gonna stay quiet because like, ooh, I fucked that dude in the club, the one that had mad bottles, and that car that he had, but it was rented. Yeah, I found out he was not even rich, yo. Yeah, you know me, I'm independent, but by a man, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm independent on IG, but in real life, I'm broke, and I rely on my man. And this nigga's broke, so I'm not gonna have his kid. Listen, I know I'm exaggerating on purpose because that's what you see. Not all the time, because you can have that one girl. Hey, I'm not like that. They're like, yeah, go back over there. But I'm talking about fucking women that be putting that shit on IG. There's videos on IG of a chick twerking in the fucking in the clinic. I'm not gonna have this nigga's kid. Fuck it. Are you serious? I'm like laughing, but it's fucking crazy. It's crazy. If that's on IG and you have the audacity to put it there, just imagine in real life. And or the homegirl, your fellow fucking, your second in command hoe, telling you, bitch, don't have that nigga kid and all that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It gets like that. And listen, I'm gonna say something reckless, but I understand when all those men who when I was younger, I thought like men who think like this were men who like hate women and shit, because that's how they made it look like. But I understand when guys don't want girls to have friends, yo, because a woman is easy to like, not manipulate, but yes, I mean manipulate, but I don't want to say it. But to like convince, yo. That's why, like, yo, 21 Savage, I don't fuck with his music or whatever, but and his father's is a wealthy dentist. He was on Breakfast Club, and the plot, the point of it, of all his interviews or whatever that he had there, was don't speak about who his son is, and his son was 21 Savage. And then when it came up by mistake on the Breakfast Club, Charlamagne, he keeps it real sometimes, because he was like, oh, we're not supposed to talk about it? Oh, my bad. And it's like, yo, y'all didn't even edit that out. But just like that, it just shows you how all this music industry is bullshit. I already spoke about the CJ situation. Everybody's like, yo, that nigga ain't no blood. He ain't no blood. When they showed you who's behind them, and I guess some nigga from the industry, everybody shut the fuck up. And matter of fact, everybody go take pictures with this nigga now. Yeah, go ahead. And they have to, nigga. They have to. Because you don't want to lose connections. Don't burn those bridges, they say, right? Going back to the abortion shit, though. It's like, yo, if you too broke to have a kid, then you too broke to fuck. Simple as that. It feels good. Oh, I know. When the Henny in the system, right? Oh, shit. Then what? You know what I'm saying? And at first I was like, damn, is that because, when you older? It is, yeah, but we can have those customs that we fucking fell off by. Because in China or in India, when they be like, yo, no, you marrying her, and that's how it is, and that's your wife. And yeah, I get why they do that. Because look how it is here now. Fucking being married for fucking 10, 15 years, being in a relationship with 5 years and shit, and then all of a sudden some bullshit happens. Y'all break up. Get married with a person, she cheats on you, she says I'm sorry. Mad money wasted. See what I'm saying? Divorce, you still gonna have to take care of her. Are you fucking kidding me? Same thing goes for men too, so don't get it twisted. I'm a man, so I think about it in that sense. Like, yo, it's not even worth to get married, my nigga. Like, the statistics show, and you know how I am with facts, but at least that's something I can see around myself. Like, okay, you rarely see fucking people getting married. So we have a really, our culture is really fucked up. The only culture we wanna fucking be sticking with is just like the hip hop culture. No, nigga, how about a society culture? But men also want to be over here going to the strip club and then fucking another girl, and your girl don't want to fuck with you no more. You see it happens. It happens. I never fuck with the strip clubs at all. Cause I was like, what the fuck is the point of this shit? It's just like a masculinity pump. Like, oh shit, like, yo, I got this by bitches. Yo, I'll show them bitches. I'm gonna go to the strip club and I'm gonna make a ring. Like, nigga, that's to me. Alright, fuck it. To me, that's like some simp shit. But it's not. That's not the view. That's not people's view. For the majority. So I sound stupid. They don't look or sound stupid. I sound stupid. But if we reverse it, they look stupid. You know what I'm saying? So look at me going to different 38,000 tangents. But that's what I'm saying though. Like, okay, 6 weeks. Okay, maybe that's a little too early. Listen, I don't know. But just don't get it twisted. There's people, Democrats specifically, telling people that we can make the baby feel comfortable up to the we could do the process up to the day of birth, and the mother don't have to worry because we can make the baby feel comfortable. Meaning the way they can kill the baby. But they don't want to tell you that, hey, the body parts, nah, yeah, we don't throw it in the black bag and throw it in the back. No, we sell that shit. Because it makes people money. Like Vince says, it's all about the money. It's all about the money. The power of money. You see how all that shit comes together? We didn't know that, huh? If we knew that, huh? We would have done better, huh? It's too late, huh? No, nigga. Stop fucking. God damn, nigga. Use a condom. Women, too. Don't fucking open up them Lamborghini doors and shit. Left and right. Like, god damn. I know we don't like to hear it. I know. Women won't like to hear it. They're gonna remember, damn, nigga. Fuck out of here, man. Last week, man, I was with that dude. I gave him ass. Shit. I didn't even know him that long. And then they all that shit go through their head. So when you bring shit up like this, they automatically go on attack mode. Julius Caesar attack mode, nigga. Because the truth hurts. I know the truth hurts. It hurts me too sometimes. But don't be all this fucking pro-black community. Look at the white man bringing us down. The white man just said, yo, guess what? And we go, what, master? I can make y'all kill yourself. No way, master. We too smart. Yes. Watch this. Play a lot of Cardi B and put abortion clinics almost in every hood all the time. Yes, master. That's it. Just like that. How about this one? 19 million abortions since 1973. Now go ahead. Go ahead. Go watch Love and Hip Hop. 19 million abortions since 1973. Wait for it. Black community alone. FBI. Yeah, that's the one right there. When you heard that on the album. When you saw that on Love and Hip Hop. See what I'm saying? That's the Hispanic community. Because we in it too. Woo! Woo! We dancing reggaeton. Tra, 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 tra. Viene un bebé. ¿Qué es lo que somos? ¿Qué es lo que hacemos? Abortion. Like, that's what it is. And it's sad, but I have to say it like that. And I have to make a joke out of it. I gotta make fun of it. I'm gonna laugh about it because y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all don't give a fuck. Don't act like y'all give a fuck. Y'all don't. Y'all don't care about black lives. Y'all don't care about Hispanic lives because y'all going into that clinic like the candy store, my nigga. Yo, let me get a chopped cheese. Yo, let me get a chopped baby. I'm judging these bitches like Philip Banks. That's it. I'm Philip Banks. I judge myself though, so at least, you know what I'm saying. But come on, we pro black lives and Hispanics lives, but then we go into the fucking clinic all the time because you know the nigga didn't like it like that. He got a different. You know, it's also the women's responsibility, just like how it is. How it's my body, my choice. Well, it's a man's choice too. We don't want to get into that because y'all want to be on that whole feminist goddess shit, and that's why everything connects. Feminism, Margaret Sanger, look her up. I know y'all ain't, but look her up. She was the one who brought that Planned Parenthood shit, and she was a racist. Y'all give a fuck about Trump, right? Oh, Trump is a racist. Oh, Trump is a racist. Oh, Trump? No. Let's go all the way. Let's go all the way. Why are we gonna go halfway? If you thirsty and I give you water, juice, soda, and the cup is like a regular size cup, but I just put like half. You gonna be like, damn, nigga, like you could have put a little bit more. No. That's what y'all want to do. Y'all want to go half. Y'all don't want to go all the way. Cause when we go all the way, you niggas gonna get humble. Y'all women gonna get humble. And automatically we have to find a solution, right? Because y'all gonna be butthurt. Is my body my choice? It's not my body my choice when it comes to vaccines. Y'all pushing it. Because y'all, listen, these liberal and especially feminist women, y'all the mouthpiece for white people sometimes. Because once that white man says agenda, y'all fucking start barking. Woof, woof. Get the vaccine. Get the vaccine. Y'all sound like fucking Scooby-Doo, nigga. Women and dudes. Y'all can't fucking see shit from a fucking perspective. Like, imagine I'm crying. Y'all can't see that. Nah. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I hate that I had to do that shit, but this is how I speak with my niggas. And this is why we have intelligent talk. And we throw that fucking dumb nigga shit also in there. We talk about stupid shit, hip hop or whatever, or weed and shit. But it gets to a point that obviously we're getting older. But what the fuck? Well, we're here for we're here for a reason. What are the chances that we all seeing this shit happen right now? Trump, all this, 9/11. Like, that's fucking crazy that out of the whole timeline, we're here right now. And I'm gonna jump to a topic, another topic, but it's not as serious as like abortion, but it is serious though, a little bit. But once I say that, this one word I'm gonna say right now, it's an hour and 6 minutes, and I'm gonna keep going. Once I say this word, it's like everybody just take the remote control and they just bloop, turn off. But thanks to the internet, we can find information on a lot of things. And you know how they do. And I say they, I mean the globalists. When you reaching too close, too hot, it's like Marco Polo. Like, oh, whoa. Conspiracy theorists, my nigga. And they even made y'all fucking liberals use that shit on conservatives. And not just conservatives, because that's just team and team. Even people in the middle, or not even the middle, outside of it. The three-dimensional thinkers. Y'all want to slap that term. All right, sometimes it's you could kind of use it, but come on now. You know the government lied. So here's the word. Y'all ready? Flat Earth. Oh, here it goes. FBI. Yeah, flat Earth. I know. If we could look at the moon as a circle and this and that and that. I know. But here's my thing. It's like day by day, not day by day, I'm exaggerating. You know I'm exaggerating at this point, but it's like it's almost becoming 50-50 on this shit. I know. Sounds crazy, I know. But remember, they started using that, they started throwing that word conspiracy theory, created obviously by the globalists. When? Well, supposedly it started right after JFK's assassination, so they could use that term and immediately identify you as one of them. And that's the beginning of division, because it took away from like important information. If you just call me a conspiracy theorist, then that just puts a label on me, and that's it. Like, once you say, yo, don't listen to him, he's a conspiracy theorist. Ooh. You're like, oh, he's what? Yeah, conspiracy theorist. They think about this, think about that. You're like, oh no, the media ain't telling me that. So definitely, I agree with you, because he must be a conspiracy. Like, it's so sad, but that's how it is. That's why we need to do our fucking history, because we could see what the fuck happened back then. Evaluate the present, and imagine the future. It's I ain't gonna front. It's not some science, some rocket science shit. This is why it's a little Twilight Zone-ish that people can't even think like that, because I was a fucking dumbass. I still have my little like question shit, but compared to what I know now, just because a little bit of fucking research, and people be, you know, and remember the times where people be like, oh, well, you got that information from YouTube? People literally was saying shit like that. That's like you back in the day saying, yo, oh, really? Where you read those books? Ready? In the library. And everybody does that, everybody jumps up like the meme, like, oh! Like, no, nigga, yeah, nigga. There's no books in your house. Right? Where the fuck are you gonna get the information from? You gonna invite the author of the book to come to your house and read it for you? Like, are you fucking serious? But people think like that. And those people are usually get that shit from other people that said that, and in their mind they go, oh, I'm gonna use that word, because we love echo chambers. I'm bringing everything back. I'm sewing, nigga. I'm sewing everything in. But here's the main shit about flat earth, right? Because, you know, I try to debunk it. I came across it and it made me question. And the weirdest shit of all is that my pops was like, yo, I ain't gonna front, but that flat earth shit right there, like, obviously in person, I had a slight reaction, but inside my head, it was like the Office moment when they go, everybody hold up, stay calm, because I would have never thought that my father, a fucking space geek, that he always wanted to be an astronaut, he told me this shit. And he makes sure that his, you know, whichever package he gets from cable or whatever has the NASA channel. And I told him, yo, now, you know, this YouTube and all that shit, you can just catch it there. But when he told me that shit, I had to reevaluate. At first, I chuckled and shit but inside my mind, I had that thought too. But this is an older person. Like, I would have never thought he would dig into that. And this is a person that knows about, you know, like, even when before I was born, he was up on the NASA shit. You know, he told me the story about like he felt bad right around the time where I was expecting to be born, because he just saw that NASA explosion, and this was like days before my birth, and he was just like it was like when he explained the story, I was like, why would you fucking feel weird about that? Like, why would you feel sad? To him, it's just like, yo, I love my NASA shit. You know, I saw an explosion, and he just correlated to like, yo, my son's about to be born. Like, I don't know, it was weird, but yeah, I guess it's some shit like, you know, as a parent, you'd be like, oh, it was just like a bad vibe for him, you know? And when he first told me that, I didn't get it. And he didn't explain it to me, because he couldn't really explain it. But in my mind, I was like, okay, maybe it's something. It's like if you say like, yo, nigga, you was born 3 days after 9/11. I felt weird, like, you know, like I was like, fuck, man, like 9/11. I guess it was something like that. But that's how deep he was into his NASA shit. NASA, aka never a straight answer. That's what they say in the conspiracy theorist community. But you know what I'm saying? Like, for him to tell me about that flat earth shit, and I told him, yo, do you see the video about all those people that died in that explosion right before I was born? How there's recent pictures of those exact people but older. And I know conspiracy. That's why that word was created. So you can go. So your mind can go, oh, I know what this falls under. Bloop, conspiracy theory, and then you disregard information coming after that. But when you look at the pictures, yo, that's like saying, yo, I caught that girl cheating on you. I saw her in the club, and I'd be like, conspiracy theorist. And that's it. You saw my girl in the club with who? Because you're a conspiracy theorist. And then I'm gonna call my girl and be like, yo, you know I love you, right? Yeah. You know what these niggas told me? DK, you was in the club with another nigga. Oh, no, you know I wasn't. Of course I know you wasn't, man. Shit, I know you love me. He's a conspiracy theorist. We gotta stay away from people like that. And that, see, I'm exaggerating, but you know how that, yo, people, listen, you can't put it past certain people. If you see those pictures, the NASA 1986 catastrophe explosion or whatever, A lot of those people even have the same. Not a lot, but I think that teacher, the famous, like not the famous, but the known teacher that was in there. She said, yeah, no, that's her sister. She got a different name with the same last name, I think. I'm like, fam. And here's the deal breaker for me. With all the cameras that we have now, there's a Canon NP or 900 or whatever that you can zoom in to the fucking moon. Good. We planning to go to Mars. Round of applause. That's what's up. Good. 4K cameras. Oh shit. Question. How come we cannot put, I don't know, a fucking iPhone in the moon? In the moon, not Mars. You have to wait every 6 months or some shit because that's when it gets closer to Earth. No. In the moon, it's right there. It never rotates. That's weird itself. Said by them. But anyway, no, just go there. Y'all done it before, right? Y'all told you y'all did it in the 60s with technology less than the iPhone or whatever. Well, guess what? iPhone 13 is coming out. So where's the NASA 13 of that spaceship that went over there that could probably go there in half an hour? Of course, they would never tell us that. But you know what I'm saying? Go get your ass over there. Get your fucking toupee. Get your fucking ass over there and set up on a fucking, how you call them shit? The tripod. And slap a camera on that shit facing Earth. Yeah, that's it. Just put a camera. Face Earth. They will never do that. They will never do that. Because you know why? Because something they don't want to tell us. Either there's fucking aliens zipping around Earth left and right, and then if we see that, we're like, what the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? Or what, we live in a dome that y'all can't reach the moon, and that's why it makes sense when the director Stanley Kubrick, who y'all assigned them to do like a space movie that was kind of showing things but not showing things, and he was kind of like alluding to that in different movies, in The Shining. All that shit is out there thanks to the internet. See what I'm saying? But we fall under that subject, conspiracy theorist, because we don't want to tell you why. So we're gonna slap that term on y'all, and if y'all catch us off guard with a camera and ask us that question, we're gonna be like, oh, what are you, a conspiracy theorist? And boom, you got us there. That's all. And one of the main things that is trippy. Y'all ready? Let me take a sip at least. The main thing, one of the main things is that's trippy, of course. What if the reality is that we live in some flat land, Earth, or whatever? Listen, the Bible says that Earth hangs or whatever, but hanging like what? Oh, is it a circle, a globe? Maybe they said that. Okay. But what's so mysterious about going back to to the moon, which I done in the 60s? Remember the technology of the 60s compared to now. So just imagine that in terms of flight. You think they didn't fucking add on to what that bullshit ass spaceship did? Allegedly, if it went. The radiation, the fucking belt, all that bullshit that they gotta pass by or whatever. Atmospheres and shit. By now, y'all should fucking get there within at least 10 minutes. I'm exaggerating, of course. But here's the little thing, though. Maybe they can't tell us that, because if they tell us, like, yo, there's no, like, yeah, we see planets, but that's just probably like a hologram or whatever. We can never get there, or not even that. Yeah, we can get there, but guess what? We can't live there. There's nobody there. The further out we go, Earth planets, there's no Earth planets. No, it's only where we at right now. And you know what that does? Hey, it's probably because there is a God, and he has us here for what? We don't know, right? But it tells us we are at the center of the universe, which means there's something important at task. See what I'm saying? And remember, violence is always more exciting than, oh, do the right thing. We see Lil Nas X doing everything. It's like he saw the playbook of the Bible and he goes, okay, yeah, we got to fulfill that by doing the devil's work, all the devil's work. And by the time we be like, oh my God, wait a minute, I think the Bible's real, it's too late. It's too late. See what I'm saying? One thing's for sure is that when we leave out of here, we don't know where the fuck we going. And if we really do see that moment, cause let me tell you something real quick. This is how I think happens after we die. I think as soon as you die, I think you probably obviously come out of your body and you see your hands and probably all that shit, like probably how they do in TV and shit. But you see yourself on the ground or on the bed or on the casket or something, or by then the casket not, but you know what I'm saying. And you're like, oh shit, this is. Hold up, that's me, and you see that shit, and it's gonna be very heavy in the brain. It's all hitting you at once. And now you're questioning, like, okay, what happened? What's happening? Am I in heaven, hell, whatever? You know what I'm saying? And this is what I think the process is. I obviously don't go by this, but I think the process of death is you die, you recognize that you have your soul, but your body's there already. And within a couple fucking days, it's gonna fucking deteriorate. And now you're like, okay, all right, oh shit, so there is life, I guess, after death, soul after death, existence after death, in spirit. And now you're like, wait a minute, is the Bible real? But right before you probably get to that point, I think you see, or maybe after you see and you realize that maybe there is something else, I think there's a point that you can see your whole life backwards. Not backwards, but you know what I mean? Like, you can tap in. Like, if I give you a DVD, or I send you a link and you see the whole video, and you know that you can skip to the front, but why would you do that? You want to see it. But I think, like, after death, you can see every moment in your life, like a slice, like a slice of bread, like how you have in the pack a Wonder Bread, and it's sliced. You at the end, and you can go all the way back. You can just go all the way back every year, every minute, and shit like that. And that whole moment, you're gonna be crying because it's all hitting you, and you're seeing yourself as a little kid. You see all that shit, and then now after that, then boom, you move to the spirit. I don't know, the lobby where it's really hitting you now, and it's like, oh shit, I'm gonna be judged for my sins. And then maybe they can be like, yo, you did some foul shit, or you did some good shit, or you tried at least. Of course, when you speak like this, it sounds crazy. But then we don't look at We don't look at people crazy when they're trying to impose agendas on us. Everything that's go mainstream, they want to make sure they remind us that, like, yo, y'all niggas ain't spiritual up in here. Y'all niggas is monkeys. That, you know, some bullshit happened, some shit collided, and all of a sudden we got intelligent people. But mind you, gorillas and dogs, they could be a little smart, but not intelligent. You know what I'm saying? We gotta look at those little cues. Another thing, going back to that flat earth shit, you gonna tell me, well, not flat earth, but just space in general, you gonna tell me that these white motherfuckers ain't do deals to make more fucking money by space? Not buying space, but I mean like using space or fucking aliens. They put so much aliens, green goblins, all of that shit to make us think like that. Oh shit, aliens are real, you know, extraterrestrial. But these niggas would have been making money with these motherfuckers, because we probably got something that they don't have, and they have something that we don't have. Hey, and at the end of the day, you know, let's be honest. It's called balls and strikes up in here. They do say that after that Roswell event, that's when we started getting fiber optics and weird shit like that. You can send information like that. That's the whole thing about fiber optics. It's like, I guess, tubes that are like plastic, bendable, but you can send information, and then that's how you get like internet access, and, you know, internet by the way of information and shit, through computers to computers. All that shit, TVs, computing, TVs, the internet, smartphones. You know what I'm saying? It all seemed like after those 60s, the 50s, those 40s, a lot of shit came about. So unless they being silent about it, which is hard, but hey, unless they're being silent about it and they don't tell us, but at the end of the day, I did see fucking UFOs, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I did see it, and I know I'm not crazy, but you have to say that shit nowadays, because if you don't see it, then it's not true to you. And I understand that, because if y'all niggas would have came to me and were like, yo, I saw an alien, I would believe you if I know you as a fucking close friend, but 10% will be like, oh, I don't know. Maybe he saw a flying, I don't know, drone. You know what I'm saying? According to the Bible, they say that or people who really study the Bible, they say that UFOs are angels. And, you know, in my mind, I'm like, damn, I would have thought they would have came like with wings and shit, like Archangel and X-Men and shit. You know, and not using an actual fucking like a ship or a shuttle. Because usually according to movies, you use the shuttle from here, like from Earth to, you know, to space. But in space, you have the mothership, which the shuttle goes into, like Star Wars, because that's the more powerful. The mothership is the more powerful one that travels stronger, faster, yada yada. The shuttle is just to break atmosphere and come into Earth. But like Jay Electronica says on the song in Donda, the Kanye album, Ezekiel's wheel. Ezekiel's wheel was I'm trying to use that fancy word, but let's see, when you're going off the top and all that shit, it doesn't come. Doctrinated? No, not doctrinated. What's that fucking word? Enemy. I don't know, whatever. But it was said in the Bible that Ezekiel saw what we will say now, I guess, is a unidentified flying object. It was a wheel within a wheel. I guess he was trying to explain that it was circling. Mind you, this is fucking thousands of years ago, right? Imagine explaining it in those words. It's hard to explain it now. Whatever the fuck I saw, obviously I can slap aliens, I can slap UFOs, but that already gonna be like, oh, y'all gonna look at me crazy. Imagine trying to explain it back in the days. It wasn't even a car or a plane or nothing. They must have been like, yo, you what you saw was a comet, at least. Cause at least they must have saw comets back in the days passing by, zipping by. You know what I'm saying? So that's why Flat Earth was a little interesting. And when you see these people try to debunk it, and I'm not saying regular people, because I understand that regular people be like, this is fake, whatever. When I see like, Neil deGrasse Tyson, who I used to follow a lot, but then you start seeing hoes in his argument, and he can't defend the hoes that he left, so it's just like, and then you're like, whoa, okay, I thought you was like the guy, but are you getting paid, or what is going on? This is like the age of exposure, I guess. And listen, the flat earth people, some people make remarks that it was like, it was proven already that was false, so yada yada yada. But they do make some fucking great points, man. I'm telling you. And the biggest one, at least, is, I keep burping. The biggest point, at least, is why don't y'all put a fucking 8K? Listen, 8K right now, you can watch a TV 8K if you go to B&H, 34th Street, the electronics store, whatever. You go there tomorrow and you will see a 8K TV. It's huge. It looks nice. You can tell the difference a little bit if you're used to 4K. It's just more in depth, like every little spot on the TV per little smaller than an inch is clear. It's not que you gotta step a little bit. Well, you probably do have to step a little bit back, but you know how like you look at the lower left and it's like not as defined as like the main focus in the center or whatever. I don't know about TVs, but that shit looked clearer. I don't know what it was. It was the definition, I guess. But just imagine like 14K or whatever. But anyways, you can't put an 8K camera in the moon. Well, you gonna tell me that the camera gonna suffocate because of oxygen? No, nigga. You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of holes, and when the more you find out about this shit, the more you obviously humble yourself and be like, I don't know shit, because. And here's the thing: these motherfuckers in space or whatever, these astronauts or NASA, they be doing interviews, but nobody asking this question. Like, why would you do this, or the camera and thing. Put it backwards and let's see, and put it on YouTube 24 hours. 24 hours. Like the Kanye song. But 24 hours, leave it right there, nigga. What y'all scared? Y'all wanna do the Elon Musk putting a car out there, right? Well, okay, cool. And y'all wanna skip the moon and go to fucking Mars? And y'all hitting it heavy. It's not the matter of fact, just to show you how we can do this shit at any time we want, let's go to the moon one more time. And mind you, when Trump was president, he was like, we're gonna have to go to the Mars, but we gotta do that shit quick. And I was like, nigga, mad demanding. You can tell they had that face too, the people in NASA. And he said that, but first I want to go back to the moon. And I was like, oh shit. And I was expecting that nigga to be reelected. Then the yada yada happened, and then he's not elected. And by the way, you could tell with Biden, nigga, y'all know. Y'all never had a song on that shit, but whatever. Y'all know with Biden though, he don't have that shit in mind. He don't have space in mind, nigga. He can't even fucking dominate the space in here with the Middle East. And guess what? I'm about to end this shit right here. But guess what though? The China and Taliban connection about to happen. They already took a picture together, the Taliban and Chinese, one belt, one road. Y'all gonna look that up. And you gonna see why you have Chinese niggas in Africa whipping black people. But wait. Ain't y'all the one defending? Black Lives Matter. Where Black Lives Matter in the abortion clinic? Where Black Lives Matter in Africa? Obviously we don't, we listen, I understand Africa is far, yada yada. Even Africans over there don't care about us because they call us over here lazy ass niggas, akatas, that's what they call us, but whatever. But you know what I'm saying? Like, are we gonna go all the way, or we not? Or we gonna keep laying down? We was telling you about Biden, and y'all ain't listen. And because we are stubborn, which it says in the Bible, stubbornness, because we're stubborn, look what's going on now. By the way, I'm pretty sure, I don't know if it was that exact baby, but the baby that we saw getting, passed over the barbed wires or whatever, word is that the baby that landed here, that, got in the plane, came here, the baby passed. So shit is serious out here. You know what I'm saying? And that falls all under a president. Because Trump was a little too tough. That people was like, damn, why? Oh, you see, he sent the missile over there in the Middle East. But y'all ain't know, because the media ain't gonna tell y'all. They're gonna be like, oh, no, we're gonna have to flip Trump shit and make it look crazy. But what he did was, when you have an agreement, if you fuck up, nigga, I'ma bang. Because you fucked up on the agreement. These people make deals and they fuck up on the deal. They want to send a fucking bomb over here in the embassy here and there, and they expect that people in America are going to lay down. But when Trump was like, oh no, all right, how about this one? And then he sent the missile to like wherever their equipment was to send them a message or whatever. And listen, this is according to what we know with information. You know how I already feel with information and facts. That shit is fabricated. That whole numbers, women lie, men lie, numbers don't lie. Nigga, numbers lie. Numbers lie. So I don't want to hear none of that shit. But from what we see, at least we can speak about it and be objective. That's the whole point. If we just take everything by fucking face value, what they tell us on the TV, even though we know they lie to us a couple of times, we have the internet, we can see it, and we just don't care. And then then don't complain when shit is bad. It's like all the people here in New York. Oh, why the rent so high? Oh, you see gentrification. Okay, I get it. But we have to be objective enough that we be like, okay, why are we letting this happen? We let this happen. If we have a strong culture and we like, no, hold up. What the fuck you about to do to this neighborhood? I'm gonna make sure we're gonna fix this over here. All right, are you gonna fix it? All right, so if you don't fix it, then you're not gonna get reelected. And they're gonna have to fucking abide. Because we have the power. It's so fucked up that they telling us what to do when we fucking laying down and doing it. This is probably my best podcast ever. Let me take a sip of that. Marxism, communism, coming to a theater near you. Anyways, Pirate Radio, episode 15. Whoever listened, thank y'all so much. If y'all came up to this fucking 1 hour, 37 minutes, and 60 seconds, at least. Peace.